London for the International Airport Summit, and I'm joined here by Shiv Kumar, who is Chief Marketing and Passenger Experience Officer of GMR Airports. Shiv, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, Holly, for the opportunity. It's always a pleasure to be here in London and always talking to you.
Great. So if you could just start us off and just tell us about your role and what it means for the airport.
Yeah. I handle marketing and passenger experience for the Manohar International Airport, Goa, which is a new entry to the Indian aviation sector. We actually started our operations in January 2023. And in the last 8 months, we have handled almost 3 million passengers and on the way to touch another 2 million by March 24. So we are looking at a 5 million passenger traffic this year. And as a marketing and passenger experience officer, my role involves one is the marketing the new airport to the world and bringing airlines and stakeholders into the system and making them work together and also to provide a seamless passenger experience for my passengers. And at the same time, passenger experience plays a major part inside the airport in all the aspects because ours is the first dual airport scenario in India. First time in the country that we have two airports, which is two international airports within 50-kilometer radius, that in a small state like Goa. So competition is more fierce. Already there is an entrant who is there for the last 50 years. We are just 8 months old. And we need our task is to get the airlines and also the passengers into it and then create a more pleasant experience for passengers and at the same time create an experience which is unique and memorable. Our passenger experience inside the airport is based on 4 parameters. One is any airport should have the health factor. So it's basically health, basic amenities are there. Then you have hygiene, where the staff is more responsive. You get more answers, speedy answers, and help. Then health, hygiene. Then there is a happiness. You go beyond what is expected. You do deliver the more delightful moments to the passengers, and then hurrah! You bring the surprise elements of flash mobs and also for something else like the live music concerts inside the airport, so that your passengers don't expect this. They expect a normal functional airport, but you bring more into the thing. You make airport as a destination. And our Indian airport passenger experience journey has been built on 5 senses. So when you comes into the terminal itself, you are engulfed in a pleasant aroma which is unique for that airport, created smell, which is a pleasant experience. And then you move and see the art installations, you see the complete thing, and then there is installations which can be interacted with. So that touch experience is there. And then you have the food which is curated especially for you, basically the Goan foods. The airport is in Goa, so that you have the local cuisine inside the airport also curated. So the entire 5 senses we are being engaged. So we are in a different mode itself. And at the same time, everybody has been trained to behave politely and behave more helpful from CAS, basically from the security forces, which is one of the most vulnerable points in the passenger journey. They are also in, and all this thing has translated in an unparalleled passenger experience in India so far. And we have been rated very highly by all the rating agencies. And it is to our passengers' testament that today we stand at almost 40% of the government traffic through this airport within a span of 8 months of operations.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for such a comprehensive answer. Follow-up question for you. You mentioned the 5 senses model, yes, which is really, really interesting. Is that a pan-Indian initiative? Because I heard another CEO,
It's the first time in the country, and when we research, it's the first time in the world that we are actually getting to this 5 senses concept. Basically, all the passengers, we need to provide that full sensorial experience. And so that is the first time, because some airports have done with the fragrances, some airports have done with the art galleries, but nobody has integrated this full experience into the airport ecosystem. So Manohar International Airport is the first one in the country and also probably the first one in the world to do this.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, I think already other airports are following suit. Because it's a really brilliant idea, really 360-degree approach to the experience.
And also, we are also one of the first in India to bring live concerts into the airports. We had a live concerts going on almost every week in Manohar International Airport on weekends. So when you come to the arrival hall, you are greeted with Goan concerts. So that the party starts from there. And also our airport is created like a destination. We have ample selfie installations inside the airport. So actually, normally when a passenger comes in, he spends maximum 5 to 10 minutes at the arrival hall and moves out.
Yeah.
But here, he actually spends most of the passengers spend almost half an hour going through the installations, taking pictures, posing, and then posting on the social media. So all this thing. So we are a young kid, and our passenger audience is also 18 to 45. Maximum 80% of our target audience is that.
Yeah.
So we are a young kid, vibrant airport.
Creating those Instagrammable moments.
Yeah, Instagrammable. We are at the top.
So what trends are you seeing among your passengers, and what they want from you as an airport?
They want from most of the normal procedures like check-in and queuing times. And also, it has to be fast. Within 5 minutes, he has to be inside the retail arena or the waiting arena. And other things which we are noticing is that now the touchless experience and contactless travel is going more. A passenger who is already coming in has all the data in the mobile phone. And we are also going to have Digiyatra. Basically, Digiyatra is once you have the personal ID details like Aadhaar, which is there on Indian ID, you can actually download and then store that in the digital world, in the system, and then you can bring that. And also your boarding pass also you can scan and keep it in the mobile. And when you come to the check-in, when you are entering to the terminal, you can actually show that to the security person and he will just scan it. Your ID is already there in the system. You will move it straight to the security check. There also you will move like the face, everything is stored. So within 2-3 minutes you can actually move beyond all these things. That is one of the most major things which has happened in 2023 across Indian airports. So the entire form of travel is moving to digital. So Face ID is your face is your passport. That is the way it's going to be.
And is it full end to end? Can you also board
from
the
end
aircraft?
to end. Yes, everywhere it is being scanned like that because your data is being stored into the system directly from your mobile, and this is also connected to the national depository of the data by the government of India. So that's authenticated data. So it actually checks whether you are the person which you are saying you are, and then you move.
So you're seeing a real appetite for new technology,
new technologies, and people are willing to find new experiences. They are not satisfied with what is a normal traditional experience. In every trip they want something more. They want joyful moments. So unless you are there, you are being rated as one of the average or the good, but not the great.
And do you think, are you seeing this move from like an appetite for materialistic things to a more experiential, like that kind of movement? Yeah,
post-COVID, that is one of the most major things which has happened. People want to experience new things, and also they want to have experiences which is more, not the suboptimal, we want the above par. So everything has to be great. When you travel, you expect everything. Your launch has to be great, your check-in has to be great, and your waiting arenas has to be great. You should be speak and span, and you expect very courteous service.
I mean, you mentioned you're only 8 months old, so you're a very young airport. So do you see any? Do you think you've had some great benefit from starting like from scratch almost? And
we have because post-COVID everything has changed. Traditional system of travel has changed. Everything has changed, and the way the passenger looks at the airport as a medium of travel is also changed. So when we started after that, we already have these experiences which is there, a repository of experiences. So we already know what is health, what is hygiene. So our task was how to build that Hooray moments and also happiness to the passengers. So that is where we have actually focused on. So that is where our India airport design also is made. It's the first time in India an airport which actually incorporated sustainable elements into the terminal and also become one of the more marketplaces also, because all the paintings and all the art pieces which I have displayed inside the terminal is from the local Goan artist. So it is actually highlighting and helping the economy of Goa, and all the paintings you can buy that. You can scan this QR code and you can buy the same paintings and it will be delivered to your destination, wherever you are in the world. So that is in a way that I am helping the local economy, the airport which is helping the local economy and also improving the economic and the growth of Goa as a state. So we have been integrated into the system. We are a young airport, but we have actually have vast experience of learning from the other airports. So we incorporated that learnings into our system and made sure that we are always there on the top.
That's really nice because it gives you a sense of place, like seeing local artists, and then also you're technically in an art gallery as well, which is like really,
it's an
really
airport
different.
and art gallery.
And an art gallery, yes.
All included in this.
So for 2024, what passenger experience initiatives have you got in store?
Yeah, for 2024, we will be having Digiyatra, which is the faceless technology integrated into all the gates, so that any passengers who walks in any of the entry gates into the system can seamlessly go through the check-in, so that contactless seamless experience is what we are looking at. At the same time, we will be amping up the overall passenger experience in terms of the passenger touch points, and then whatever the arenas which have kids playgrounds, and also we are sometime maybe into the end of 2024 we are looking at a drive-in theater also into the system. So a lot of things are being planned for this entire, and also AR and VR will become a major part of us, and also the chatbots and robotic chatbot, robotic help bots, then AI-inspired help desk. All those things are being planned for this for 2024. So technology going to play a major part.
What will AR and VR be used for?
Yes, for that we'll have a chatbot. So when you are going for a wayfinding system, you can use your mobile and then see that what is there in that outlet. For us, you'll have the face mask in the iPad or in your laptop or in your mobile phone coming up, and what is available in that store, and automatically it will come up on your because it's a bigger technology. When you move it will auto pop up in your store with the complete detail what office is available and how you can leverage that and what benefit for you, and also the wayfinding.
Great. So, I mean, in order to provide a really good passenger experience, your employees need to be happy. So, what employee initiatives are you running?
We have a very cohesive programs for employees. First of all, every employee goes through an ambassadorship program where they have been trained on the values and the ethics of the airport and how they have to behave there. And another part of that is a normal training program. And once they are there, there is 3 steps to that. And then they have to demonstrate that to the passengers at front. And they are observed before that 3 months period. Then there is a value champion program where the GMR has 7 sets of values, which is and half of them are basically towards the experience and also providing excellent customer service. So all these are being measured and looked at. And at the same time, if somebody goes beyond his call of duty and then provide an excellent service, and a passenger actually compliments that, and we get the email and that thing, that person is being recognized on a state, on a global level, and also on our airport level, and also he will be in a town hall. He'll be called and then facilitated, and also his name is published across our social media handles and also across the other portals, so that we do value and encourage employees to go out of their call of duty to provide an excellent experience and be the ambassador of Manohar International Airport. And at the same time, we value their contribution to this airport, and we will feed them and we will celebrate them. That is the culture we built out.
I really like that, especially with that they start off as an ambassador, so they really experience customers face to face and their problems and challenges, and they'll take that on their career journey.
Absolutely.
Shiv, that was my final question. Thank you so much.
Thank you.